My knowledge of the origins of the breakfast are limited, since I've only been here 2 years as the interim. However, I know that the former director of Craig's Doors, his name was Kevin Noonan, was also a parishioner here. And the larger community in the town tries to provide at least one hot meal per day for those who need it. And Wednesday was the one day that they weren't getting any. So Kevin spoke with the Board of Trustees here at the congregation and thought it was a wonderful opportunity for the congregation to expand its service to the larger community. So it must have started when we put this edition on, which was about 5 years ago now that I'm thinking about it. And it began as a collaboration between Craig's Doors and the Unitarian Universalist Society. It remains so to this day. We provide all of the volunteers. We provide the space. They provide the food. And it is much more than a breakfast just for the homeless. It really truly is a community breakfast. All sorts of people come here from all walks of life on a Wednesday morning, and it's a wonderful gathering of people. I've loved coming, getting to know them. Meeting all different kinds of folks. Sometimes people will come and play the piano or the guitar or sing. They have someone from, I believe it's Mercy Hospital, one of those Springfield hospitals, comes here and helps people sign up for different programs that they might need. Our greeters are beloved. They get to know a lot of the people who come on a regular basis. In fact, one of the gentlemen who used to come regularly passed away Thanksgiving night in his tent from exposure. And I collaborated with members of the homeless community, and we had a memorial service for him, and it was packed. People came from all over. It was a wonderful coming together of human beings celebrating a human life. I think the most valuable part that is given to the community is it's helped everyone recognize that we're all people. And at any given time in our lives, any of us can or will be down in our luck. You know, we all share the same brokenness together. We all have our ups and our downs, our medical issues, our relationship issues. You know, we all know what it's like to suffer. We all have our own unique gifts and talents, our own joys. We all appreciate laughter. We all appreciate comfort. To see those who normally we'd see hanging out on benches or, you know, with their bags and their carts, people get afraid of those who are homeless. To see them as human beings, just like everyone else, I think is the greatest gift that they can share with us, and to see what's beautiful about them. And you don't have to be homeless. I mean, there's a lot of poverty in this area that's hidden behind closed doors. You know, there are people who are fortunate who do have a roof over their heads, but who are living either paycheck to paycheck or paycheck with many in-betweens before another paycheck. So we get a lot of those folks who come here, a lot of elderly, young families. We get kids trying to get through college who are trying to scrape everything together, who don't have the resources to stay on campus. We have people who sleep in their cars. We have people who sleep on other people's couches. We have a very interesting amalgamation of humanity who come to this breakfast, and all are welcome and received with a smile and sometimes a hug, and it's just a wonderful thing. It's really a wonderful service that we are able to provide with Craig's Doors. It's a big commitment for the people who volunteer here. It's a lot of work. We have this wonderful industrial kitchen, but it's a lot of work, and they cook a lot of breakfasts for people. But the people who do volunteer are so committed, and I understand why now, having the privilege of having come here and served here. I finished in June. They're calling a new settled minister, and I would expect that the next person will get involved with it too. But that's been the biggest blessing for me, is to get to meet all of these people. And some people, yes, there is some mental illness issues. A lot of people nowadays have mental illness issues. There's a lot of depression, anxiety in the world. You don't have to be on meds to have those issues either. So it's wonderful to come to a place where people are happy to receive you however you are. And even ministers who come in sweatshirts and jeans, which I never wear usually. So I guess what I'd really like to say is that a lot of people have sort of an us versus them attitude toward the poor and those who are destitute. And and a lot of people, I've been in churches, and actually wealthy churches in other parts of this state, where people feel they are doing this incredible service for these people. And what I have learned over all my years in ministry is that this isn't about doing something for someone else. This is about them allowing us to do something for all of us. So you kind of lose a little bit of the I'm better than them attitude, and you realize that they are giving us the opportunity to get in touch with our humanity, and that we help each other. It's a humbling experience. It's a wonderful experience, and I'm grateful for it. And I'm proud of everyone who works so hard to make everyone here feel special. I think one of the greatest revelations in terms of working with the homeless population is how authentic they are. When we had that memorial service for the man who died in his sleep in his tent, I was moved so deeply by the raw emotion and the honesty of these people. And in other conversational groups that I've been in, especially like at Whalings, the depth of their feelings, the depth of their awareness, and their ability to articulate that is so authentic. There are none of the facades that most of us put up. There's no arrogance, there's no intellectual uppityness, there's no carefully chosen words. It comes from deep inside, and that's been a tremendous gift for me, how real the conversations are. And some of them are difficult, but that's been a tremendous gift.